What is a CIS statement for a mortgage? So most self-employed construction workers don't realize that the key to getting the mortgage that they need lays in the content of their CIS salary statements. If they keep believing that the only way a self-employed construction worker can get a mortgage is with 3 years of tax calculations, then they'll be chasing a rainbow and never finding the pot of gold. They'll always be stuck in mum and dad's box room, or worse, lining the landlord's pockets forever. So I'm going to show you how Alex, a heating engineer from Manchester, used his last 3 months of CIS payslips, not his tax returns, to swap a cramped rental for a 2-bedroom house with a garage. And that garage is now his workshop and storage base to grow his business. I'm David Sharpston. I help CIS subcontractors buy a bigger, better home by using their gross CIS income, even if the banks have told them no. So Alex was living in a pokey 2-bed rental with his partner and baby daughter. They had no garage, no storage. So all his expensive tools were left in his van overnight, and twice he got broken into. Thousands gone. Now his mates at footy kept saying, just show more profits on your tax return. Mate, you'll get a mortgage. But Alex knew that meant 2 things. No tax refund and more tax to pay, which then meant less deposit. So he Googles, what is a CIS statement for a mortgage? He lands on one of my videos and bang, we get started. We used his CIS payslips from the last 3 months. No faffing with tax returns, no waiting 3 years. Just 3 months later, keys in hand, new house, garage, tools locked up safely every single night. And Alex isn't just surviving, he's scaling his business from a solid base. So CIS payslips show your true earnings. They reflect your gross income before expenses and deductions. Mortgage lenders can assess your borrowing power properly, not the net figure that your accountant works to reduce your income. It's a more accurate picture of what you actually earn week in, week out. You don't need 3 years of tax returns. So some lenders only want your last 3 to 6 months of CIS payslips, which is ideal if you're new to the trade or you've just gone self-employed. You can apply sooner and get on the property ladder much quicker. It protects your tax refund, so you don't need to show inflated profits to get a mortgage. You can keep your accountant happy without having to do dodgy tax adjustments. That means more tax refund in your pocket, more towards your deposit or furniture. It helps you borrow more. Gross income from CIS leads to a significantly higher affordability calculation. And this makes a real difference when house prices are climbing. It could be the difference between a flat and a family home. Lenders are warming up to CIS. So more and more lenders are recognizing CIS statements now. It's becoming mainstream, but only if you speak to the right mortgage broker. It speeds up applications, there's fewer delays, and you often get better outcomes. So if you found this helpful, you might like the video on the next screen. It breaks down this even further and shows you how to avoid the biggest mistakes when using your CIS income for a mortgage. Thanks for watching.